Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Crombie Realty, and here with another Ask Doug. And if you're enjoying these, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It all helps. Appreciate that. All right. Today, what I was going to talk about is uh, a property management. What we might do in property management and keep the properties up to speed and in good working order and head off deferred maintenance. And I have an example here, and I went around a house I haven't been in for many months, and then just took pictures of things I think should be attended to, and then would send these off to the owner, out of state owner, and see what he would like to spend money on, and try to attack deferred maintenance and keep ahead of the curve here. So I'm going to switch screens here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So we'll start right here. So entry to the property, and I'm looking at this and I see this bow here, and then I worry about the fence. Um, Maybe it's collapsing behind this vine that's growing on top of the hollow tile wall. And so I go over there and poke around and find out that it's not the wall, but the way the yardmen have been pruning the hedge, not straight, but with the bulge in it. Um, but it was worth looking at and poking my arm inside there to make sure that it was the hedge, not being not a nice 90-degree angle on it, but a bow, and not the wall itself. So skated that one. That's a good thing. Um, and then here's one, back door to the garage, and you can see the little gap there. And the tenant was saying, we can't come in and out this door anymore. It's binding. And come to see that it's quite off in a variety of ways. So handyman special, cinch up the screws in the hinges, or maybe they're going to have to shave the door to get that to sit right so they can open and close it. So it needs a little attention there. This one was just the leaky rust running off there that needs to be painted and waterproof, maybe a little silicone dab on top of the rusty nail or screw or whatever it is that's bleeding like that. It's just unsightly, and it's not a simple thing, but not a good thing. This one's a little bit more critical. This is uh, an air compressor split AC system, and it just rusted all of a sudden. Incredible. And so that needs to be primed and painted to slow that down. Um, Looks terrible, but yeah, it's a light coat of rust and needs to be attended to. So things like that can get much worse. This one here, a crack in a little wall. Uh, Obviously, water gets in here and it puts pressure on it, and it cracked. Not much you can do about that. But it could be scraped out and then just sealed with a silicone and put the plaster back over. Give it some flexibility, whether they want to do that or not. This one here, it's a little scaling. Water got in and popped off the plaster on that. It's just unsightly. But more water can get in there and it'll just get bigger and bigger. So should be attended to. This little electrical box, I don't think it's sealed anymore, so water could get into the electrical components. Not a good idea. It needs a brand new box. That one's too far gone already, so they should do that. Here's just another angle of that same uh, split AC, you can see. And then something simple, but if you attend to it now, it won't get worse. But if you don't do anything, they'll have to take it off, throw it away, and put a new one on. So easier just to keep it in good shape like this one, next door mailbox. All right, so that's what we do. And the joys of home ownership and all the different things that you have to do to keep your properties up. It's endless, but it's far cheaper to do this as you go. While it's not as bad, it's far cheaper, for example, on that mailbox to put a rust proofer on there to slow it down as opposed to letting it get ugly and looking at that for years and then having to take it off and throw it away and put a new one on. Way cheaper. So and that goes for everything else. It's far cheaper just to keep ahead of the curve and fix things as they come up. So we encourage all of our property management tenants to let us know things that are not working or leaking or dripping or the electrical doesn't work for some reason so that we get that attended to and um, have it as it was designed. So there you go. Just some of the things you got to do when you own property, whether you're renting it or living in it. These are the kind of things you should be looking for and attending to. All right. Well, hope that was interesting for some. And if you have any real estate needs, buying, selling, or property management, let me know. And if you have your own questions, love to hear them. All right. Until next week. Thanks so much.